The real problem with Gaza is that Gaza is like hell. In a way, think about it. Why are they barricaded? Why are they locked out? Why are they all caged in? 2 million people in that small stretch of a land, unable to go out and travel and flourish with their lives. Because they cannot be trusted. Every time resources make their way into Gaza, instead of improving their lives, doing what is just and right, taking care of the people of the land, it goes for some sort of a terrorist act. Whether it's digging new tunnels instead of building homes, feeding the terrorists and their leaders who live like kings, while starving the infants and the children and the women and men. They cannot be trusted. Israel would have loved to, lesser all of the restrictions and loosen and open up and trade with those people and do commerce with them and have some culture, but it's impossible. They cannot be trusted. They have one agenda, and that is to kill you. So what can you do but lock them up in that corner and keep them there? And that's kind of what hell is. When you think about it, what is hell? Separation from God. Why? Because you cannot be trusted. You're not submitted unto the Lord. You reject Him. You want to do what you want to do. You cannot be reasoned with. You refuse to understand. You refuse to do what's right. You refuse to go His way, but instead you go your way. Therefore, you have to be put in timeout. In a separation. Locked up. Where, unlike Gaza, you cannot escape. And you have no resources coming in. And you're just there. So in a way, Gaza is slightly better than hell. After all, God still puts the spirit of life in those people and gives them breath. They have a place under His sun. But not for a very long time, it seems, because, judgment is around and around and around the corner, coming soon. Why do you all rebel so much against your Maker? Why can't you just submit, humble yourself, acknowledge Him for who He is, and just do what you're supposed to do? Why are you such a terrorist against God? You're not different than Hamas. Why are you pointing your fingers? You're worse. You go against your God, your Maker, to want to put His breath in you. You tell Him He does not exist. You tell Him you know better. You tell Him that what He called evil is actually good, and what He calls good is actually evil. You're so smart, aren't you? You're worse than Hamas, and you will end up in a place worse than Gaza.